Yo, what's goody everybody? We're back on Anime Vanguards, and today I'm gonna be telling y'all how to prepare for update 4, the 1000-year Blood War update, dropping very soon. But before we get into that, I do want to say that if you guys do enjoy this video, and if this video did help y'all out in any sort of way, it would mean a lot if y'all could subscribe and hit that like button and comment down below if y'all are excited for this Bleach update dropping soon. But let's stop the yapping and let's get into the video. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to grind is your gems. It's been about 2 months since update 2, which was the last update that we had with a good amount of banner units in that update. So I'm gonna just guess that this update will come with a bunch of new banner units, so make sure y'all grind your gems. The most efficient way to grind your gems is from infinite. If y'all didn't know, the longer you're in the infinite, the more gems you get. So there is a good way of manually grinding gems in that, but the main way that I've been getting a bunch of my gems just passively is from the AFK chamber. I haven't been in the AFK chamber mainly for the gems, mainly for the presents, but in there I have gotten a bunch of gems within the process. So if y'all are trying to AFK, if you're on mobile or you're on PC and you just want an easy way to just set up a good AFK to go get gems and presents too, because why not? Go to the AFK chamber. It's a really good way to get gems. If you have VIP, you get like 30. If you have premium and VIP, you get like 35. If you don't, you get 20 every, I think, 4 minutes. So it may not sound like a lot. It's honestly not as much as manually grinding, but again, you're most likely gonna be doing this while you're asleep and you're not doing anything. So think of it as getting like an easy 5,000 gems every night, right? You can't complain with that. So the next thing you're gonna want to grind is your essence stones. You want gems for summoning for the units and actually obtaining the units, but after that, you're obviously gonna want to evolve the units and do all of this. And with that, you're gonna need essence stones. Now, I made a whole in-depth guide on how to like get as much essence stones as quick as possible and all that. So if y'all do want to know an in-depth guide on how to get essence stones, make sure to go watch that video. But just to give it like a short recap of what I was saying in the video, the main thing is your gold shop, where you can get a bunch of essence stones from here. You can get 12 green essence, 3 of every legendary essence, and 1 rainbow essence per day, but you do need a lot of gold for that. But you also have the dismantle over there, where you can dismantle your legendaries and rainbow stones into greens, where you can transform them into any stone that you need. And then the boss rush also is a really good amount of essence stones you can get from here, but as you can see, you can get a bunch of essence stones from here as well. So make sure y'all grind your essence stones. You're gonna need it for the update. I'm just gonna assume there's gonna be a bunch of mythics and secrets dropping in this update, and that just sounds like a bunch of materials needed. So make sure y'all max the quantity of all your green stones, all your blues, yellows, pinks, reds, purples, and your rainbows, because trust me, y'all are gonna need it. So yeah, make sure y'all grind your essence stones. It's very recommended. Now the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, rerolls, the gambling. As you can see, I'm gonna show y'all how much I have. I have been grinding a lot of rerolls. I have 401 rerolls, and I think I could probably get a little bit more too. Maybe not, I don't even know. I think it's like the last I can get, besides going to doing my daily challenges and like the reroll challenges. Like here, perfect right here, you can get 1 reroll every 30 minutes if you're lucky. So yeah, 400 rerolls. I feel like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to rerolls. The biggest thing was the events shop. If y'all don't know, I hope y'all do know, because you can get 200 rerolls for free in the event shop. Now it does come at a cost of 300,000 presents to get all 200, but like I was saying with the gems, you can go into the AFK chamber and just AFK overnight gems and presents. So I think within like 4 nights you can have enough to get all 200 of those rerolls without doing anything. You're just in the AFK chamber while you're sleeping without doing nothing, and you get a free 200 rerolls. So if y'all want to really go get a lot of rerolls, go to the AFK chamber, AFK present, or even do the portals. It's much faster doing it manually, but the 200 rerolls for free is a really good price. And of course, the next best way to go get rerolls is from the boss event right here. This resets every single week, and with it resetting, you get a reset of the 40 free rerolls from here as well. Again, it's not just rerolls in here. You can get a bunch of essence stones, a bunch of stat chips, gold as well, but you can get 40 rerolls a week grinding the boss event. So it's really worth doing this as well. As you can see, I already got them all, and that's another big way to get rerolls. But it also comes from the world line. Now I'm gonna talk more about world line later on, but world line does give 50 rerolls. Grind this. It does get a little bit harder later. Again, I did make another guide on world lines, what units to bring, what you should be aware of when doing world line, and how to prepare for world line in general. So yeah, if you want a full in-depth guide on that, I also did make a video on that, but just go grind world line as well. You get 50 free rerolls from that as well. And then probably the only infinite way to get rerolls right now is from the challenge, like I was talking about earlier on. You can get 2 rerolls from the daily challenge and 1 from the regular challenge, but there is a 2x weekend thing that they added recently, where on the weekends challenges give double the reward. So usually it would give 1 reroll from this challenge, but on 2x weekends you get 2 rerolls and 4 green essence instead of 2. And then we talk about the daily challenge, regularly it would give 2 rerolls, 1 rainbow, 1 super stat chip, 2 to 3 stat chips, and then 1 of every legendary essence zones. But with 2x weekend it would double all those rewards that I just mentioned right there. So make sure you grind these on the weekends for sure. It may not be 100% recommended to do on like the weekdays, but on the weekends please do them. You get like 4 rerolls every single day from the daily challenge with a 2x weekend, so it's really worth doing that. And then another really good way to get rerolls too that I haven't seen many people talk about, I hope y'all do know this because it's really good. I don't know why my emotions came out of nowhere, but another really good way to get them is from the collection milestone. Now all you have to do with this is unlock all the enemies from each map. Now that doesn't mean the bosses, it's only the enemies. So you see, I've unlocked all the enemies from each story map but not the bosses, but I still could claim it because you don't need to unlock the bosses. The weird thing is I've already done all the enemies from the JoJo's map, but it didn't unlock it here. It might be a little bit different with the raids. Maybe you do need the bosses for it, I don't know, because these 2 are the only ones that I haven't unlocked. But just in general, it's 20 rerolls per map. I've already claimed 5 of them, so it's 100 free rerolls just like that. So another really good way to get rerolls from that as well, if y'all didn't know. But I would say those are like the main ways to get rerolls really fast and like the most efficient ways to get them as well. So yeah, make sure y'all grind your rerolls because I know y'all like I don't want to spend on the meta units coming in this update. Now I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but the next thing I want to talk about is gold. Now gold is one of those things where you think you don't need it until you actually do need it, like badly, right? Gold has a lot of its uses, very important material in this game. The gold shop, of course, you need gold to get essence stones, to get stat chips and all that. You need gold to evolve units. I think costs like 30,000 for I think every evolved unit. I don't know, sometimes it's like 15,000. I might be tripping, but this one's like 15,000 for Karim. Or for like, you know, like Itadori, you need 30,000 gold. So it varies, but you do need gold to evolve units. So gold is very important. Also for dismantling as well, you do need gold to dismantle your rainbows or your legendary stones into gold, into greens. So keep that in mind. But in my opinion, the reason gold is so important and the reason that I was super broke on him in the first place was because of the stat transfer. Now, Anime Vanguards has really done something crazy with the stats where getting good stats is very, very easy because you can just roll with 0% worthiness and have a chance of getting like an S or a Z stat. And if y'all don't know, if you evolve a unit with an S stat, for example, it'll go to a Z stat. And same thing goes with a Z stat. If you evolve a unit with a Z stat, it will go to a Z plus. So basically the trick is, or the strategy is, you're gonna want to just get a bunch of stat chips, just roll on random mythics because mythics are like the minimum for transferring these stats to any other unit you want, to exclusive, secrets, vanguards, and even other mythics. So get a bunch. That's why I have a lot of mythics that I haven't sold yet, right? I have a bunch of mythics here. Most of them have good stats. Like I have a Z on Chain right there, I have an SSB on Obito right there, I have a Z plus range on Vegeta right there, I have a Z damage on Naruto. I have a bunch of good stats just saved up for the units I'm gonna get later on when update 4 drops. And transferring these stats, of course, they cost gold. Now transferring one stat costs 10,000, transferring all 3 costs 30,000, and of course we're going between transferring 2 costs 20,000. And you're gonna be doing this with a lot of units, so that 10,000, those 30,000s, they stack up eventually, like they stack up quick. So when you're getting these units and you're transferring their stats and all this, your gold will be going by very fast. That's how I ran out of gold whenever update 3.5 came out. I'm literally only at 1.7 mil just because of the boss rush. That's what I'm going to talk about later on, and that's what I was just about to talk about on how to get a bunch of gold. Just go to the boss rush, you get a free 500,000 gold by doing this, and it would take like an hour, 2 hours to get like 100 of these curse tokens. Now the thing is, boss event did have a bug early on when update 3.5 came out where it did like restock a couple times, so I do have like an extra million gold. So you know, that's one thing, but just realistically, if you have 500,000 gold, you're more than set to have enough gold for stat transferring, for evolving, for buying from the gold shop. So don't think you need 1.7 million gold to be super ready. Just know if you go there to the boss event, you get the 500,000 gold, you'll be set. And from the summon, whenever you summon from the regular banner with the gems, it does sell the units. If you have auto sell on, you will get gold as well, and mythic units too if you have extra spare mythic units and exclusive units. Like as you can see in my 1 million present video, I got a bunch of these exclusives that I could sell. I'll probably keep most of them because they might go for trading. I don't know how much value they're gonna have, but I'm gonna save them anyways. But yeah, summoning also does give a lot of gems. Don't summon now, wait till the update drops. So once you summon, you can also have a chance to get the new units while also getting gold at the same time. So yeah, gold, very important, very recommended to go grind before the update drops. Now again, something I was talking about earlier on is the stat chips. So you can get 2 stat chips and 1 super stat chips every single day from the gold shop. You can also get stat chips from the challenges as well. It's on the challenge right now, but as you can see from the daily challenge, you can get 2 to 3 regular stat chips and 1 super stat chips from the daily as well. Of course, with 2x weekend, that doubles, and there are also regular challenges that give stat chips. Again, the boss rush also gives like every material you need in the game, so you would expect that. Of course, it has stat chips as well in here. I already bought out all the regular stat chips and all the super stat chips. There's 15 you can buy and then 25 supers, and very worth. And again, the strategy is just go on your random mythic units, just spin, just keep spinning until you get good stats, and then go to the next one, and then just keep repeating that process until you're out of all your stat chips. That's how I have 0 right now. Like every time I get stat chips, I always immediately spend them. Like I never save them because there's no point. Really, 100% worthiness, I feel like there's just no point in that. So yeah, make sure you got your stat chips and make sure y'all stack up on those good stats for all the meta units dropping in this update. And the last thing I want to talk about is raids. Now, everything in raids. Why raids? Well, in update 4, Diego or Dio will be going away. So if y'all don't know who Diego is, it's the Tracks to the Edge, the JoJo map, the JoJo raid, secret exclusive unit, Diego right here. I already have like 4 or 5. I was already stacking up on a lot of them when trading comes out because I feel like he is going to have some value. If you have his shiny, then even crazier value. But Dio right here will be going away in update 4. So make sure y'all grind for him before that update drops, because he's actually a really good unit, but also because he's going to be an exclusive unit. He's going to be tradable in the future. So make sure y'all grind for him before update drops, and this unit is gone forever. And yeah, I think that's about it for everything y'all need to do to prepare for update 4, the 1000-year Blood War update dropping next week, Sunday. For me, it's 12 p.m. EST. I don't know what time it'll be for y'all because everybody's time zones are different, but nonetheless, it's going to be on Sunday. And this update, I have a feeling, will be probably their best update. I don't want to jinx it though. I am a huge Bleach fan, so I'm expecting a lot, especially from the passives. I'm really hoping that the passives for all the units are going to be really unique, very special, really sick. But yeah, hope this video did help y'all out in any sort of way. Again, if it did, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.